Sorry for the delay. As always, technical challenges are waiting for us. We have Tassilo from Bumblebee back. I said that before. We have a second project to talk about. That's Days of Dawn, their role-playing game. And it has been funded successfully, just like Son of Noah. It was also very interesting because there was quite a bit of funding missing. Do we have a kick track chart for that? I think we do. So you did a funding show in the end, Tassilo.
Yeah.
And held it for over 8 hours. Is that correct?
Yes, that's been quite a marathon, yeah.
So it was the inspiration for this show. It was quite interesting to watch it. It was more or less a countdown style. We have so much to go, and we need that much. It was quite ambitious of you to try to raise that money. The remaining money was 31% of your funding goal, and you had a few hours to go, literally. Yeah. So you had 35,000 when you started the show. You wanted 50,000, and you needed 25,000 more.
Yeah.
Plus, it was the second attempt to get funding for that project. So how nervous have you been?
Well, I tried not to be. I am very optimistic, and I didn't give up until the very last minute. I'm very confident in the project. I love Days of Dawn, and the whole team does, and we just had to make this become true. And I just didn't want to give up. I knew there are people out there, and we just had to get them. And through this show, we have been able to reach them. And yeah, we gathered $19,000 during the last 8 hours, most of it at the very end of the show.
Yeah, I did watch the show, and it was amazing to see how the funds kept coming in, and you kept commenting on it. And actually 3 big ones saved you in the end, and you came in with 54,000. And then you announced to deliver the 55,000 stretch goal anyway. I think you were just too happy to say, no, I need another $1,000, otherwise I won't do it.
No, we couldn't do that. We wanted those stretch goals, and we didn't want to kill it because $1,000. We gave it from ourselves, and no, we just had to do it. And it's been a wonderful time. We loved the show.
Yeah, I kept backing, so I wanted you to succeed, but I didn't give you $1,000. Sorry for that. Next time, maybe. People who still want to pledge, I think you have a PayPal page they can go to.
That's right. You can find it on daysofdawn.com.
Yeah, I would recommend also for Son of Noah, I forgot to mention, they also have a PayPal page. So if you missed the campaign at the time and you still want rewards, you can go there and pledge and just get it that way. So here we go again. Where are you in terms of development now? Are you on track?
I'm very glad to say we are. Everything is running quite smoothly. The specialists, as I mentioned before, in the GhostControl part are working on the assets, the graphics, the music, etc. We're planning to release the demo of the game in June, and everything looks like we'll be able to do so. It's progressing very well, and we're very, very excited to release it and to get the feedback of the actual game. So here you can see the development progress. Yes, the
Should we pull this? Do you want this full screen?
The overall game is going to be finished at about February of 2014, and the demo is going to be released in June.
Okay. Should we go ahead and show that video, or when do you want to do that?
Yeah, that would be great. Let's have a look at the game.
Okay, so let's look at what the game is like.
What you see here is a dialogue in the game. The game is a bit like those old school JRPGs, but with a Western touch, as you can see in the graphics. You've got lots of dialogues and contact with NPCs. We've got 50 characters in the game with very different and interesting personalities. This is Carol, our hero, and this is his mother. She's, well, telling him to go and care for the Mufas, a kind of animal, herding animal. And the game is, you can compare it to games like Secret of Mana or Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger. It's with round-based combat and exploring a huge open world that is very kind of its own. As you can see, the graphics are very painty. We've taken care to create the illusion of a painted world, and as you can also see, we have tried to use as little GUI interface as possible to have you completely get into this world. I think it's going to be a very unique and very friendly, very colorful gaming experience.
Yes, you have this emotion system in the game.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah, we try to create a magic system that's completely new. In classic fantasy role-playing games, magic is an existing matter, and in Days of Dawn, magic is just coming alive, and you have to experience it all for yourself and all new. And your characters are not going to go to a school and learn using magic. They have to find out by themselves and get to use their emotions to channel them into magical powers. Not everybody is capable of using them, but those who do have to get the feelings expressed into magic effects. Like when you're angry, an opponent is standing in front of you, you're throwing a fireball, or if a friend of yours is wounded and you're more the caring person, then you heal him. And you'll be able to get better and better in using this magic, and by doing so you get a new control in the interface to go deeper into it. In the very beginning you can only say, I cast a spell, I use magic, and if you're going to be more adept in it, you can select specific emotions, and later on you can even dig into the emotions and select specific effects to happen.
Okay, why don't you comment on those pictures?
This is some areas of the game. This is the swamp. We've seen some concept art before. The concept arts are all going to be used in the game as backgrounds and dialogues. This is the battle scene. It reminds you of Final Fantasy, for example, turn-based. We've created unique, completely original creatures. This is the swamp creatures, small babes, and the wild wisp. That is a very...
Yeah, it's really cool. Those images are quite impressive. We've got a few comments. I just can't read blue on black. Let me see. Martin Gibske.
Hello, Martin.
Yeah, you know him, huh?
Yeah, he's a trusty fellow of Days of Dawn.
Yeah, he says, this is the game I always wanted to do. Thanks for doing it for me.
Yeah. I have to thank you for making this come real.
Yeah, so I think you've got quite a few fans out there already. Some of them expressed concerns. We discussed it already in the Ghost Control bit of the show, but maybe your fans are watching now, and we should probably repeat what your response is about the Bumblebee team being involved in 2 developments at the same time. Your explanation was that not everyone is busy at the same time, so concept artists may be idle and can move on to another project and come back when the developer did some more on the engine, and vice versa. He has to wait for new animations to put them in, so the development process is sort of on hold and he can do something else. Do you have to add to that? Was that accurate?
Yeah, that's summing up everything quite fine. Just it's in our case, it's quite the opposite. The artists are working mainly on the game, the music. We've created everything for the demo by now. We're just doing some fine tuning on it. The artists are now going to create the next areas that are behind the demo, and that's giving us. That's Thomas, the coder, Philip, the level designer, and me, the well, in case of GhostControl, the graphics artist, to fill this gap with another project that we are very, very urging to finish, as it's been quite a while in progress also.
Yeah. Plus, we should probably mention that there are a few team members of application systems helping the process.
Absolutely.
So it's not just Bumblebee people being busy around the clock.
Yeah.
And that obviously helps to add more resource to the project.
Yeah, we can fully concentrate on the technical part and application systems, and especially you are delivering us with cool ideas, great text. That's it's such a joy to just fiddle with the details, the techniques, and get delivered with cool content. It's a very well, it's a first-time experience for me, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, well. Can't go into the details what application systems is doing. This is the wrong project to talk about then. That's the other project where we are heavily involved. So do you know when the demo will be in hands of players? Is there a sort of month already that you expect it to be done?
It should be coming by the end of June. At the very latest in the beginning of July, but I really hope that we'll make June.
You realize we're on the 20th of June.
Yeah, we're doing very well.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a great update. And obviously, you will keep your backers posted as always. I think you've done a great job of keeping people informed. And I wish you good luck with that project and, of course, with GhostControl as well.
Thank you very much. And as I said, take a look at daysofdawn.com. You can still become a backer and get access to the backer-only board and all the nice pledge features. So take a look. Thank you. Okay,
so we'll have to wait for next guests a few minutes. That's going to be Wings Director Cut by Cinemaware, and we'll have 2 people on the show. And thank you, Tassilo, for now. You may join us later for the next slot, actually, because we're missing Soul Saga. They have a problem. Mike got sick and couldn't make it. So we wish him well, and we'll have him next show. Okay, thank you, Tassilo.
See you later.